detectives, and welcome to a very special announcement video from me. For the last few months, I have been working on a secret project. Now, this project is so secret that I have not posted about it anywhere on the internet. I have not talked about it even in my events. I have not even told most of my friends about it because that is how secret this project has had to stay. But today, the secrecy is over and I am finally allowed to reveal to everyone I know that in March 2020, my short story in the Murder Most Unladylike universe, The Case of the Drowned Pearl, will be one of the 12 World Book Day £1 books available to all children in the UK and Ireland. This is obviously a dream come true for me. I loved World Book Day when I was a child, and since I became an author, World Book Day events and celebrations have been some of the highlights of my years. I have loved seeing you all dress up as Daisy and Hazel, and Lavinia and Kitty and Beanie and Alexander and George for World Book Days over the last few years, and it is absolutely incredible to think that my book is going to be one of the official 12 titles in 2020. World Book Day is a fantastic charity that aims to give every single child in the UK and Ireland their very own book. Now, if you're somebody with a lot of books in your house, this may not seem like a big deal, but not everyone has as many books as I do. There are a lot of children who don't own any books, a lot of children who go to schools where there aren't good libraries or even libraries at all for them to visit and choose books to read. And of course, there are towns and villages increasingly where there is not a single library, where children can't find any books to read. And that is so sad. And that is something that World Book Day is really working to counter. It is also really trying to show as many people as possible how incredibly fun and wonderful and exciting reading can be. And of course, this is something that I deeply believe, that books are wonderful, reading is wonderful, it's fun, it's exciting, and it's a tool that every single person needs in their life. And so it is just such a privilege for me to be one of the authors bringing reading to as many kids as possible in March 2020. I cannot wait for the campaign to begin, and I cannot wait for you all to read my book, The Case of the Drowned Pearl. It is the first short story that I have written that is a proper murder mystery. In this story, Daisy and Hazel and their friends Alexander and George go away for a lovely holiday by the seaside. But their holiday is disrupted, or possibly made even better if you're Daisy, by the discovery of a body on the beach, a body of a potential Olympic swimmer. And this is also a story that's a bit different from anything that I've written before, because it is written by not just Daisy, but also Hazel. The girls alternate chapters, so you'll hear from both of them in the story. The Case of the Drowned Pearl is a book that I am really proud of writing, and I really hope you enjoy it when it comes out in March. I can't wait to read all the other titles on the World Book Day 2020 list. They come from so many authors that I admire so much, that I love their books, and I feel really privileged and proud to be part of this amazing list of authors and amazing list of books. I really hope there'll be something in the World Book Day 2020 list for everyone, because that is what World Book Day celebrates, that reading is for absolutely everyone, and everyone should be able to share a story that they love. So that is my big news. That is the news that I've been keeping secret for the last few months. I bet you didn't even notice me writing it. I did it really quietly. That is all I can tell you about today, but that is not the end of the news I have to share with you this year, because I have something else to tell you that I'll be able to tell you next month if all goes well. So keep an eye on this YouTube channel, keep an eye on my website, keep an eye on my social media, because I'll be revealing that as soon as possible. And I think if you're a fan of my writing, I think you'll be really pleased with what I have to tell you next month. But until then, I will be counting down the days until World Book Day 2020, which is the 5th of March 2020. Put it into your calendars now. I can't wait